What's good, YouTube? I'm back here on the Shop of Random, here in the shop of Random. And right now, it's kind of a bit messy in some spots. We've been doing quite a bit of stuff. We got a four-wheeler back there in the background. We got a lawnmower. We got some different stuff. But today, we're not going to be working on that. We'll do that in another video, perhaps, if I have the time. Today, we're going to be making a slingshot out of latex rubber tubing and a piece of PVC right here. Subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and please tell me what you think in the comments and what I should do in a future video. Now here we are, we're back. Later this evening, I didn't have any heat out there, so I'm going to be using in here. And I'm just going to use stovetop. Got that piece of PVC, some good string, and you're going to need a pair of gloves because of the heat we're going to be dealing with. You need a good hot surface, just hot enough to make this here a little bit flimsy so you can work with it. Okay, now we're back a little bit, just about a minute or minute and a half, 2 minutes later, and you can see here, ouch, this thing's hot. This here's starting to get a little bit flexible. And if you don't have adult supervision, I would not advise doing this. This thing's like flexible. I'm going to need to heat it up a little bit more. Oh, look at that. It's just coming apart like no probs. Let's see, heat this part here up. Woo-wee, that's burning my hand. Okay, now I got this thing here split. I'm just going to have to hold it here until, well, it cools down enough to where it hardens. It could be a little bit. Okay, now it's hardened. I think I got some little trim work yet to do on here. I'm gonna heat this here up a little bit more and pinch these here in, so it's a bit flat. It'll look a lot better. I'm gonna put it right up here against the teapot. Maybe it'll make a bit better mold in my fingers. Hey, this is actually working really, really nice. Okay, now I'm going to try to heat up just the corners. So I can pinch, so that way I can pinch them in. One eternity later. Okay, I gotta heat it up right where I want it. Now we got that end heated up. I'm gonna switch it over to the other end, and then we're gonna drill holes to that spot there. I'm probably gonna have to flex this here down just a bit. So this side here is starting to get flexible. It just goes to show some people use this method here to make PVC bows. It goes to show you don't need to go buy a big fancy forge or a heat gun. You can just use your stovetop. Just make sure you get your mom's permission first. In fact, coming to think of it, let's see, I got about $5 in the tubing. It cost me about it cost me about $10 for the tubing actually. $5 a foot. I got about maybe $5 in the PVC. Let's just say I got less than $20 into all this here. You make your own homemade arrow shooter. Let me go cool this, pinch it and cool it off. Yeah, there's water on it. Right now, we got that part done. Let me turn this here off. That just about burned me, just holding it over. Let's see now. I think I want this here to be bent down just a little bit lower, so I'm going to heat that there up just a little bit more. Okay, I got it right there. Now to pull it. Now right there is what we were looking for. Let's see, bend that up just a bit. Now that part's done. Now the next part would be drilling the holes here and hooking the band up. You can use a nail probably to drill the hole, but I'm just going to go run out to the shop real quick, drill the holes, and I'll meet you back in here in just a few minutes. Now we're back, and I have the holes here drilled. I think right here's the latex rubber tubing. First part is you need to make a knot. Stick this here down in there and work this here down here around it. So it might take a little bit, but I've done this kind of thing here before with metal. First time with rope. Let me see if I can find something like a nail. Or a pencil might work. Now there, we got that part there, down there. Now you don't want to pull it out. Well, I almost pulled it out. You want to leave that there, right there, like that. Thread the other end. Maybe I better cut off that end. I tied a knot in that end. Let's see now. I'll take this here. I'll cut off about right here. This part here ought to do it. Ah, got it. I'm gonna tie this here, right here. You know, just a simple knot. Okay, now guys, I went and got some kite string because this string right here, it's just too thick. You can like see the difference. I'm gonna take this here kite string and cut off a length, wrap it around, and I'll show you what that looks like. If y'all can stick with me just long enough for that. Oh, by the way, don't forget to like and subscribe and comment below what you think I should do in a future video. So you wrap it right here. See if I can pull this up to the camera a little bit better. The lighting's not the best. There's a little dip right down here. You can kind of see. That dip right there is where you want to put your string. It might differ for you, but you want to make it where this here will not come out easy. Now let's see how it pulls. I think I need to tighten this here up a little bit more. I'll get back to you when I got that tightened up and I'm starting on just finishing up the other side. I mean, I don't need to show the same thing twice. Back the next day, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 arrows. We pulled these out of a dumpster sometime back. And they're really good arrows. I mean, dump arrows for a dump bow. Hey, I'll take that anytime. Y'all saw me make this. It's not dump, but some people might consider that. I'm going to shoot the one with the broadhead first. I don't have any broadheads except for the one on one, because I only have one broadhead. And we're just going to... I'm going to show y'all how deep these things here shoot. I'm going to bring the camera up there so that way y'all can't say that I've moved the arrows when the camera wasn't on. This thing here is going to shoot really good, and I'm going to prove it. That one went in really good. Oh man, that one just bounced off. Well, at least they're hitting hard enough to where they don't just hit and drop. This is a lighter arrow right here. I'm expecting this one to go a bit faster. Stuck in. I think this right here is my smallest arrow. Yeah, that's my smallest arrow right here. This one here should do really good. I'm just going to take the fletchings off. It's about to come off anyways. No, that one fletching right there don't want to come off. I'll just leave that one. A little bit of spin is better than no spin, right? That one packed a punch. Now here's another arrow just like the one I had the broadhead with, without a broadhead. We'll see how this one does. This is the last arrow, and then I'm going to bring the tablet up there, and we'll see what it is. I'm doing all my filming from a tablet I got at Walmart. And things got good quality, good audio, and I'm happy with it. And thank you all for your support. Now, I'm going to show the hay bales in here, all the way up, so we all know nobody's changing it out. I'm going to kind of be walking backwards because I have the thing on selfie. Okay, this thing here has sunk the arrows in pretty deep. No broadhead. That's a good distance right there. About been a little less than midway. Here's the one with the broadhead. That one got a little bit better penetration. Here's one of the ones without the broadhead that just kind of bounced. That did pretty good for no broadhead. And here's one that just bounced. And the light arrow, small arrow, went like there. Now let's try for accuracy. This here, we're gonna aim for right here and see how well we can do. I'll meet you right back up there at the front. I'm back up here at the front now. I'm going to aim for the spot there, I think. It's kind of hard to see in the camera. But again, I'm going to go up there with showing the hay bale the whole way. Just to show how good a homemade bow can do. But make sure you get permission from your mom to use the stove. Because my mom was still alive and I did that. And literally, she would kill me. So we're going to aim for that spot. I shot a little low there. A little over to the right, but right at the right height. That rhymed. I used twine for this here. It'd be better to use paracord, but I just didn't have any on hand. But it appears to be working okay. Just below. And this here again is just like at about 10 yards. Oh man, I put the thing in upside down. That one was way off target. Now here's the one with the broadhead. This one here ought to get the best penetration. Give the video a like right when I let go of the arrow. Bullseye! Now again, I'm going to take it up there without not showing the hay bale, so we all can't say that, you know, I moved the arrows. I mean, Joe, look at that. I've only been shooting this. I've shot less than 30 rounds out of this, and using these arrows here. That arrow there was just a little off, a little low, way off, just bounced. I got a bullseye, and let's see how deep penetration. Over half this time. So it goes to show you can make a pretty powerful bow. You can play a little bow you can play around with. You could use this for rabbit hunting once you get a little practice in. And like, subscribe. I'll see you next time.